Oh, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Ken, how you doing, bud? I know I'm live. Must be lagging like crazy or something. Who else we got here? Just Ken, huh? You got here early, Ken. Must be you're waiting on me, I see. Oh, they're probably watching the ads. I think there is a couple people in here. Guess I can see better if I clean my glasses. Usually helps. Been a busy day again today, Ken, working on the camper. Whew, wife and I were both up there today working on it today. Getting too old for all that stuff. Glasses are all dirty for some reason. Dang things. So what's up tonight, Ken? Anything? Whew. Get my little bot guy working here. Not sure why I bother with him. Not enough people to worry about it. Same old thing, huh? Different day. Same thing, different day. That's what I say. Same thing, different day. Work, work, work. Stay busy. Surprised Trinity's not on tonight. Huh. Maybe I need to remind her. That'll get her attention. Send her a text. Of course, maybe she's busy tonight. Yep, exactly. Same thing, different day. I know how that is. Yep. But we get some things accomplished every day, though, with the camper. Just slow going. Just always something gets added to the list. You get stuff done, and all of a sudden you look around, and all of a sudden you're going, crap, gotta add that to the list too. But my oldest son, he's coming up tomorrow and try to do some of the stuff that I can't do. He's gonna power wash it, and I can't get up on the roof because my balance isn't good enough. So he's gonna get up there and put some stuff like Cool Seal on the roof and caulking and everything, make sure there's no leaks. And then he's gonna replace a part of the floor. don't know if he's gonna do that tomorrow night, probably not, but get that power washing done and get the roof cool sealed and check one of the vents because one of the vents I think may have an issue. I can. We do have gas. Um, I use the microwave just to warm up some coffee. That's about the only cooking I've done in it. We haven't stocked it with any food yet. My wife today got a plastic container, a real thin one with a lid, and we bought a bunch of cold cuts and some cheese and put it in there. Threw it in the refrigerator with some bread and mayonnaise and whatever. Bought some chips so that while we're working on it, if we're hungry, we can at least make a sandwich. And we got cold drinks in the refrigerator already, so that way we can stop, take a break, have a sandwich or whatever. Don't have time to do any cooking anyway during the day. We're too busy. Just grab a sandwich and keep going. But we do have coffee. I did get a coffee pot for it. And it wasn't a waste of money because I wanted one out in my studio anyway. So I bought a cheap one from the dollar store so we could have coffee. And I'll put it out in the studio once we get that done. She'll have the good one in the house. So I'll just put the cheap one in the studio for whenever. No, I had no desire to even look. That was just too it was just too gross for me to even think about it. I'd rather not think about it, then I won't worry about whether I eat them or not. It's like Jello. Supposedly that's the way it's made out of horses' hooves. Probably cow hooves too, I don't know. But I just try not to think about it. I like Jello. Sometimes when you're eating some of the stuff out there, it's better not to know where it came from. Just like cereal. Many, many years ago, I talked to a guy that worked in a cereal manufacturing place, and he said, if you ever saw how they made cereal, you'd never eat it again. That's all he needed to say. Doc, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you come tonight. How's everything going tonight? Hope you're migraine free. How's anything on your test yet? Fair? Okay. Well, that sounds better than yesterday, I guess. At least I hope. Jennifer won't be on tonight. She just found out tonight her fiance's been in the hospital for a couple of days now, and he has no immune system because of the leukemia, and he has some kind of a sinus infection that's deadly. So they got to do an emergency surgery in the morning to get the infection out of his sinuses, out of his nose. So she's actually at the hospital now. Gonna be there for a few hours, and my wife's taking care of the baby. Oh, there's a chance. Well, Velvet's were there too. They may actually jump on live, so her fiance Tim can say hello or whatever. I sent a text to Trinity, but she hasn't answered me yet, so I don't know if she's coming on or not either. Might just be 4 of us when recon gets here. Yep, been working on the camper most of the day. The wife and I both pretty tuckered out. Tell you what, this getting old shits for the birds. It ain't all it's cracked up to be, I'll tell you that. Get wore out fast, your hands start hurting and legs and whatever else. If you can get pain from it, it finds you. Yeah, thank you, Ken. We appreciate it. So how's everything going, Doc? You kind of just surfing around the net today, or were you in the live before here? Hey, this might be the day that Recon said that he may not come on tonight. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I wish old Lucky Seven would come around again. I got some questions about these campers that he might could answer for me since he's got one. Yeah, I know you just got here. I didn't know if you did another live before. I know Recon, you go to the same lives a lot, different ones. So I didn't know if you might have been at another one before here. Excuse me. I'll be glad when the dang thing's all done. I tell you that. When this camper's done, can relax a little bit and get the studio done, so to speak. So I can get all that stuff in there, my tools and whatever, and artwork and camera set up and the internet on, all that baloney. Then I can start concentrating on that stuff. It won't be a huge place, but 10 by 16 is not bad. Although part of it will have my big upright mechanic toolboxes and all that stuff in there, and probably a little workbench and on one end of it. So we'll make it work out, hopefully. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. Be kind of nice, though, to have this little dedicated studio. Won't have as much room as I have now out in the garage, but, you know, I'll adjust to that probably. Got a couple windows in there, so that'll help. I'll have an AC in it, AC unit, small one. Won't take much. See, 10 by 60, that's only 160 square feet, so that's just a small 5,000 BTU would probably be fine with it. Well, we actually have it kind of, we've got the shed that we have right here at the group home. I managed to get that. So we're gonna move it. So I gotta get a guy with a big trailer, big flatbed to move it. But we got stuff in there. It's a lot of crap in there now. We gotta get rid of a lot of it. But there's some that we're gonna put into a different storage place so I can get most of it out, probably all of it out, and then we can move it. We can't move it when it's full, it'll be too heavy. So once we get it moved, then my son's gonna work on the inside of it. He's gonna, like, insulate the walls and stuff and the ceiling and put some wiring in it and get it wired up. Get a couple lights in there and stuff and outlets. Whatever it takes to get it going, get it fixed. And then I can go ahead and start putting some stuff in there. My desk will be going in there for the live stream and whatever, and my art supplies will go in there and some other stuff like that. My wife's hutch is probably gonna end up in there too. It's gonna take a bit of room. I was hoping we could get to work in the camper, but it's too tall. So that'll have to be the way it is. Yeah, we'll have one, but probably not until after we move because we don't have enough time to do one right now. Too busy working on the camper and getting the studio stuff going and whatever. And then, of course, we still work here too until the end of the month. So we still have a job to do here. So that takes a lot of time up too. It's not like we have all day that we can go work on the camper and everything because we can't. And certainly don't have time for a yard sale. Not with the clients, you know. So we'll have to just save it up and have a yard sale later on. I think Jennifer has another shed up there too that's not full. We might be able to use part of that to store some of it in. Probably try to separate a lot of the stuff before we move it. And try to get the yard sale stuff all in the boxes and market yard sale stuff, and then we don't have to worry about going through everything again. And there's some stuff I'm not sure we're going to sell on the yard sale yet. We may have to because of the room we need, but I don't know. I might end up selling my big toolboxes with most of the tools in them, mechanic tools. I can't do that stuff much anyway, but I hate to because I'm one of them guys. I've had tools all my life, and as soon as I sell them, I'm going to need something out of it. I mean, I can take a small toolbox and put some tools together, basic stuff, but I'm used to having the tools that I want. And it's really hard to go to having all the tools you want to not having very many tools at all. Now, the canopy on the fifth wheel we got is huge. It's got a really big canopy. We did get that out, so I can put the bike under there. Recon, I wasn't sure if you was coming tonight or not. How you doing, buddy? You must have stopped at Taco Bell again. I absolutely hate being without tools, Ken. I really do. May not be able to keep them, and most of mine are Cobalt tools, so they're pretty pricey. And they're all like brand new. I mean, I keep my tools very clean. I put them back. They're very well organized. I don't just throw my tools around and bang them up and all that stuff. Plus, I have carpenter tools and whatever too. I even have my own saw blade sharpening tool for skill saws and bench saws, saw blades, big old saw blades too, up to 10, 12 inches. That'd probably be one of the things that'll go to. My scroll saw, I don't use that much. Stuff like that. I can't stop yawning, guys. Oh, tell you what. Oh, Trinity can't get on tonight. She just texted me. Oh, she's studying. She's got finals in the morning. Wow. Okay, that's a good excuse. I thought you had to be there most of the summer. Maybe there's more finals to take than I think. Man, you got more phone problems than Carter's got liver pills. I told you how to fix them. Good old hammer. And then go buy a new one just like your old one that you liked. eBay's probably got one. And I'm sure it'll be a lot cheaper. I'm not all crazy about my phone either, but it does the job. Mostly I don't really care all that much about the cell phones anyway, but they do work good, okay. As long as you're in a good area. I was telling everybody else we con that wife and I went up to the camper this morning and did a bunch of work together for quite a while. Of course, we couldn't stay all day, but we were up pretty early anyway. Well, if the new one's not working right, make it kiss the wall and get the insurance. Of course, they probably just replaced the phone. They probably don't give you the money back. Guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I have to go get some more coffee. I'm so tired. I'm about to fall asleep. Need some more coffee. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Get some more coffee. Just get some black coffee, a little bit of sugar in it this time. Maybe that'll help keep me awake longer. I've been going since about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning. All right, Recon. Probably already left. No, I'm drinking hot coffee, Ken. Although it wasn't very hot, the last of it, but it is now. It'll burn you now. I drink it a couple different ways anyway because, I just do. I prefer it with, a couple of level sugars and cream or milk, but I'll drink it black with 1 or 2 sugars in it, whatever. That's a sign of a real coffee drinker when they'll drink it about any way they get it. But you gotta have at least a little bit of sugar in it. The milk don't matter that much, but I'll drink it either way. But I always have, actually. I guess I just change it myself, basically. I drank it in the service with milk and sugar for a while. Then I got on a kick of 1 sugar and black. Usually when I went out and watch or something in the service, I figured the black coffee would keep me awake better, but it never really did. It kinda helped a little, I guess, but I know guys, they could drink a half a cup of coffee and their eyes are bugging out of their head. It just wakes them right up. It never did that for me. But, I mean, in the morning it does. In the morning it does help me wake up. Yeah, I think he's still here. Recon started his phone. He got the numbers right, I think. But he may not. Of course, YouTube may be showing the wrong numbers again. Who knows? He might just be away from his phone. I know one thing, when I get the studio built, I'm definitely gonna have a light over the top of me so that things light up a lot better. And in fact, I'm gonna make sure my green screen is put up permanently. I got a really big green screen. So one wall, or a good part of one wall, is gonna be all green screen. So I've been wanting to do a lot more green screen stuff, but I haven't been able to. And then behind my desk, I'm gonna actually have my son build a frame to hold a smaller green screen so I can have a green screen behind me and I can change the background to whatever I want. And then I can just sit in that background. So it'll look a lot better, a lot cooler. Maybe it'll attract some more people, who knows? I'm thinking I'll get a green screen of the White House, where the president sits, and I'll just kind of sit in there. That'd be kind of funny. The Oval Office. Maybe I'll draw some people in. Who knows? I guess Mr. President Biden's going to be having a news thing tomorrow morning about his plans on what he's going to be doing here. That ought to be interesting. Who knows what that's going to be entailing. Trinity answered me. I told her I wanted to wish her good luck on her finals for college tomorrow. I don't know if it's just you or not. Let me see. Probably not. Let's find out. About a 4 or 5 second delay, not too bad. That's pretty good for me. I was waiting for him to hit it with the hammer, but he won't take my advice. Hmm. Well, if you just restarted it, Recon, maybe it's your connection. I don't know. Like I said, I've only got about a 4-second delay that I might get a count on it. No, I didn't say that. No, it's still got quite a ways to go. We have got a lot done, but still got quite a bit to do. No such thing as buying a used camper that you don't have to do something to. Mine definitely needs plenty to do. Like I was telling the other guys, tomorrow my oldest son, the one I have left, um, he's coming over tomorrow. He's going to power wash it, especially the roof and the sides, whatever. We're going to power wash it. Then he's going to go ahead and get some caulking and caulk everything that looks like it may leak. And then he's going to go ahead and put like a special fiber cool seal stuff for campers over the whole top. Make sure it's not going to leak. Then probably won't have time to do it tomorrow, but then he's going to be replacing a section of floor in it, about 3 feet by 8 feet long in the back of it. Somebody replaced it already, but they used, I don't know why, but they used some kind of a damn like a particle board crap, which is the worst thing in the world you could use in a camper. So he's going to put some regular 3/4 inch plywood back there. Then we'll put some carpet over it. But who knows? Maybe the people that were in it before at one point for a while. It's all they had to use at the time. Who knows? I bought a water filter for it today. 'Cause Jenny's water is kind of I don't know, it's a little bit irony, I guess, so, my wife wanted me to do something about that, so I went ahead and got a really nice filter for it. It helps it a lot. Put that in. We did a lot of cleaning today and fixing other things. Lisa, how you doing? I was hoping you might drop in yesterday, but you missed us yesterday. Glad to have you back. I think you've met everybody here before. I'm not sure if you met Doc or not, but Doc's another regular. Yeah, it's well water recon. Doc, Lisa's a nice lady that's been coming in here for several times now. She's becoming part of the gang. So how are you tonight, Lisa? You're the only girl here tonight. Trinity was going to come on, my granddaughter. She's in her 20s too, but she's got finals tomorrow for her college exam, so she couldn't be on tonight. She's got to study. And I think Caitlin might be working tonight, although she should be off by now. And Velvet and Jenny are at the hospital visiting Jennifer's fiance, who's there in the hospital. Lisa, do you go to other live streams, or are we the only one that's lucky enough to have you here? Yeah, I did. I answered you, Recon. I said, yes, we do have the well water. I'm doing okay. What kind of work are you doing, Lisa? You job work, or are you studying, or? Hey, that's great. I feel privileged that you have decided to start coming here and joining in with us. Glad you come in. That's great. You're free to share it with your friends. Oh, you're a teacher. Oh, wonderful. Counseling. Well, you've come to the right place. I know Recon needs one. I probably need one. Doc probably needs one because we got bad tempers at the hospital. So you know what? You might have your whole session right here. You can practice on us. Yes, we have well water here too. We don't have a problem with the water here at all. Our water is actually very good here. In fact, actually, Lisa, my sister's a school teacher. She's been teaching for about 33 years, actually. She's about ready to retire. She teaches second and third grade, I believe. We'll never know that you're inexperienced, Lisa. You can experiment on us. You can practice on us anyway, Of course, you might regret it. I don't know. Recon there, he has got some bad hang-ups. Like, he thinks he has to stop at Taco Bell 2 or 3 times a week. He just won't get out of that habit. If it's not that, it's pizza or something like that, you know. Oh, you teach, social studies in high school. Okay, good, good. I was horrible at social studies. I guess the history is kinda the same, but I actually do like history a lot, actually. In fact, the older I got, the more I liked history. When I was younger, it was alright, but the older I got, the more I liked learning about history. See? Recon's admitting it right now. He's a food addict. I'm glad we've got you to finally admit it anyway, Recon. But he didn't you notice he didn't mention the tacos. We gotta work on the taco thing with him. We need to cut him down to, once a week or something. That ain't gonna happen. I admit it. I like Taco Bell myself. I'm guilty too. I'm not sure if Doc and Ken like Taco Bell or not. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes. Yes, he's definitely a peanut butter freak too. In fact, I've been waiting for the last few days for him to tell me that he's decided to put peanut butter on his taco. I think it's coming. I think it's coming to that. And Ken loves tacos too. Yeah. So does Doc. Okay, we're all on the same wave here. And Lisa likes them too. So I guess we're all taco addicts. What are we going to do about that? I mean, that's almost the name of a new channel, the Taco Addicts. Yeah, the pasta kinda comes along with the same thing, yeah. Recon, that's just gonna be a bad memory because you're never gonna get them tacos. Because you ain't gonna be able to prove you didn't get them now. You are never gonna see those tacos. You threw the money away for them tacos. You're not gonna get them. They're not gonna believe you. They're gonna go, "Ah, you're just trying to fool us into giving you some free tacos." I think you're gonna have to forget about it. But I would very much be interested in how the peanut butter taco tastes. You can be the taste tester on that. I don't think I'm quite so thrilled about it, even though I like peanut butter and tacos. I don't really think that they're a marriage or anything. You got it, Ken. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. It could very well be something for the jailhouse. I don't know. It could even be something from the military. I don't know. The military guys they're liable to do anything when they're hungry. I mean, they got rations in their backpack that they don't even know what they are. Who knows? I'm pretty much hung up on lasagna too. I'm talking really good deep dish homemade lasagna. Jennifer actually makes good lasagna. That or manicotti. Manicotti's great too, like that too. I usually have a lot bigger eyes when eating manicotti than my stomach. I just kind of get too much. Same with the lasagna. I want half the pan when I can only eat a tenth of the pan. No, I don't have any military ration food. No, I actually used to have some ration food. Somebody gave me some from the army, but that stuff was probably 20 years old. Pretty sure it probably wasn't any good. I'm assuming the MR means military rations. Well, good luck getting a recon. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a good manager and they'll oblige you. But like I already said, all you gotta do is check the order before you leave. And if you didn't check it, it's your own fault. That's what my wife tells me. Check it or go without. I've had military rations before, but there ain't nothing to write home about, that's for sure. But, if you're in the military and you're out in the war or whatever, and you're hungry, I'm sure they taste just fine. Yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me, Ken, but to me, I ain't sure it's worth the risk. I'd get the one that was bad. We make spaghetti here pretty often, and my wife always makes a huge batch of it. Usually enough to feed everybody for a couple of days. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure you can buy them at any military surplus store online. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Especially with now it goes back to like the 50s or 60s when remember when people went nuts about bomb shelters back then? Everybody and their brother was building a damn bomb shelter. They was so afraid it was gonna get nuked from Russia. They were just digging in their backyard, making all these bomb shelters and stuff, and they'd order military rations and stockpile the food in there and everything. And I mean, people were just going nuts with that. I remember talking to a lot of people bragging about how big their underground shelters were and how well stocked they were, and a lot of people even show you what they had down there. And that wasn't cheap. That cost some serious money to build an underground shelter. I mean, there's people that built them shelters. Of course, they were never used, but they spent the other half of their life paying for it. Time it was all paid for, it's probably all filled in with dirt again or whatever. Who knows? Oh, sure, I can believe that the surplus store would have them for a number of years before they even sell it. I'm sure they stockpile that stuff really good. They should start giving them out to homeless people, if nothing else. They probably got an excess surplus of them they could probably give out, at least to homeless people. I'm pretty sure they use them like, I know I have in Florida, hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever. You get bad areas that's been destroyed. They bring in the military rations. First thing to go is the candy bar. Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Probably, you know, Florida is all sand. If I was gonna have a bomb shelter, I'd prefer it in a northern state or up north, at least Georgia, because Florida is just sand. That's all it is. There's no rocks. Lime rock is the only rock you got down here. So it doesn't help with the bomb shelters. You get up north where there's actually really dirt with rock in the dirt, you got a lot better cushion for impact. Florida, that sand just blows away. Doc, have a good night, bud. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, we're fixing to shut down here too in a couple minutes. Thanks for coming by, Doc. I appreciate it. And take care. Stay healthy, buddy. Or at least get healthy. I know you're not healthy yet, but get healthy. Yeah, the meat's what I'd be worried about the most. You know, I mean, we got things out there, honey lasts forever. Honey never goes bad. You can eat honey that's hundreds of years old, thousands of years old. It never goes bad. I think that's about the only food there is that you can eat that will last forever, just about. Does the sidewalk open up where, Ken? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Good night, Lisa. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. You're welcome here every night if you want to. We try to get a live stream pretty much every night. Once in a while, I get a little lax and I gotta take the night off, but we try to do it every night. So take care, Lisa. Have a good night. Stay healthy. And feel free to bring some friends along. Everyone's welcome. I don't really know what you mean by opening up there. I mean, we do have sidewalks in Florida, but no, they don't do anything crazy. There's You mean by the sand? I mean, if you get hurricane winds and stuff, I mean, it doesn't. They pack them pretty well when they build them, so they don't usually come apart much. But um, I'm sure that they do, especially if you're near the ocean. Like, Florida's not very high above sea level. It wouldn't take too much to take Florida right away from the United States. If a tsunami ever hit Florida, it'd be gone. There'd be nothing left to it. Without a doubt. It would disappear from the map. Anyway, on that, guys, I think we're going to shut it down for the night. I've had a tough time staying awake for the whole hour here, so I'm pretty wore out already. So y'all have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night. And Recon, stop being late. I'm gonna give you a nice bill. Have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, for sure, Ken. We got the Gulf and the Atlantic, without a doubt. Anyway, Ken, have a good night. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Recon, I appreciate it. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night, guys.